The 5-day retreat organized by the Ministry of Lands and Regional Government discussed the activities and strategic plans of the ministry and its satellite institutions, as well as the challenges they are faced with, including land ownership and management. Buba Sanyang is the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Regional Government. He explained some of the key issues discussed during the retreat.
One of the most important aspect of the retreat is we had a presentation on cadastral mapping. Cadastral mapping is a component that the ministry feel is going to be the turnaround for this country. It has been for many countries, like one of them is Rwanda, where after the cadastral mapping, the country was able to maximize its revenue and also reduce land conflict and land-related conflict in the courts, and also maximize revenue for the local councils. So this particular component, we were able to get a company from Nigeria who were called at the last minute, I think 2 days before the retreat. They called in to say they are interested in this cadastral mapping, and they flew somebody, a technician, to come and present. And as today, they submitted their technical and financial plan that we will look at our end and then see how we interact with them. This, according to them, is going to be sponsored fully by them as an institution.
The Minister of Lands, Regional Government and Religious Affairs, Sirif Abasanyang, called on the staff of the ministry and its satellite institutions to be more committed to work for enhanced service delivery.
I wish the Gambians will understand the situation in which we are and be able to help us, all of us, out from the situations at which we are and move on as a government and as a people. We have no iota of doubt. Problems that are existing in our councils, we will handle it. And we are capable of handling it. And we will definitely handle it to the latter. Let all of us be aware and conscious of one thing. I and my people, my technicians, we will never rest on our laurels or be complacent with what is supposed to happen. We leave it not to happen. What is supposed to be will definitely be. Nobody has a control over that. And if that is the case, the responsibility is given to me, I'll execute it to the latter, because I swear that I will execute those responsibilities to the latter as the minister for that to put forward.
Minister Sanyang also discussed land ownership, management, use and transfer as common causes of land dispute. He reiterated his office's no compromising stance on legal land acquisition and mismanagement.
We allocate land as a ministry on behalf of government to people. We allocate this land to you free of charge. We give you that land, you do nothing on that land. You sit down at home in your comfort zone until the time you want. You come back to the Department of Lands or Department of Physical Planning or the Permanent Secretary for assignment. I want to sell this land. Are you the owner? Suuf suma la ko joxe bugulo ko tabax bugulo fa deka delo ma suma suuf ma jox ko kenen. Government has a lot of uses on land, but we sacrifice the pleasure of government. You've said it here. You were wondering which office the Ministry of Land have. Where do we have even land as the Ministry of Lands? Where do we have land? But we allocate this land to people and institutions. They keep this land. What they do best is to fence it and lease it now. They have their lease and they sit down. If the government comes to take that land, they will ask you, "Man, dama lease my land, buy you correct, buy you in court." Dama lease my land, I leased it. So if they want to take it from me, I take them to court. But the law has given us the mandate and power to re-enter any land, and we will re-enter lands and we will reallocate lands. We allocate it to you. You either use it or we take it and give it to people or communities or individuals that will use that land. But we will not give you land for you to bank and take us to court at ransom. You take the whole government machinery at ransom. You take us to court and you win, and we sit down now and waiting for who is going to be the next victim.
Representatives of various institutions under the Ministry of Lands and Regional Government assured their commitment to work with other institutions and stakeholders for improved service delivery in all sectors of the ministry. Usman Balde, GRTS News.